Yeah, that ought to work. Looks good. What's up, guys? My wife sent me running errands to pick up some furniture for the house. And by furniture, I mean one little piece. And I used my whole big car hauler trailer, mainly because it's been sitting up for almost a year, maybe more actually now. And I needed to get the tires moving and everything, make sure it didn't get any flat spots, make sure everything was working right on it. So we used the Bronco. Thing would not fit in the Bronco without taking the whole seat out, and probably still wouldn't fit in our 4Runner, and all my trucks are in pieces in the backyard. But I do have a truck I want to show y'all today that is super clean, another OBS like my Ford here. And without delay, let's go ahead and check it out. My buddy Josh has a super solid rig. All right, Josh, tell me a little about this thing.
So this is a 1997 all original factory paint, 228,000 miles, 16-inch factory Alcoas.
I'm catching up to you. I got 224, I think, on the Bronco.
Getting there.
Yeah, all original as well.
285.
Minus my paint.
Excuse me, 295. Nitto Ridge Grapplers.
Nice. 295. What's the 295 by what? 295, 75. Okay, 16. Yeah. So that's like a 34.
Like 30, yeah, 33, 34.
Yeah.
About like 1150.
Is that a ranch hand brand? Yep, ranch hand. Nice.
Ranch hand, infab step bars, rough country 4-inch lift.
So what do they do to lift these? As y'all can see here, this is a twin traction beam, just like my Bronco, but on the Broncos, you have a coil spring here, and on mine, I have a BDS. All right, I've got the new coil in, the new shock. I didn't do the best job putting the sticker on, but you can see it's the BDS Nitro series, which is a new coil spring. Here he's got leaf springs because it's a heavy duty truck.
Then it's got the TTP drop underneath.
Okay.
So it drops the diff down.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think I can see that in there.
And then the rear is just a block.
Yeah, rear's always easy on these. Yeah, we were just talking, you know, everybody wants to solid axle swap these older Fords that have the twin traction beams just because they're kind of hard to keep aligned and not quite as strong, I guess, as a solid axle, but they ride great. I mean, I love how the Bronco rides. I'm sure this is better than a solid axle. Yep. Solid axle rides like a wagon. I know I beat the crap out of it. My old 12 valve sure rode like crap.
Everyone that asked me, you know, how's driving it, and I said I drive it every day.
Yeah.
I'm hard on it, drive it on the roads out here. You know, it beats it up pretty good.
So let's check out the interior some.
Yep.
Paint looks great, man. You said it's original paint?
Original paint.
Anybody like redo the hood or anything?
It's got a couple little, you know, just some age spots on it.
When I got mine, it was green, and it had a repaint on the hood, and this cowling here. White tends to hold up pretty well because it reflects everything.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Inside's real clean.
Cloth seats. You can see, not all tore up. Cloth lasts forever. I don't care, you know, what you say about leather, but cloth just lasts longer. You don't have to deal with the cracking and everything.
Well, if you've seen me on Instagram, you know my dog's always with me.
Oh yeah, that's
hanging
the way
out
to do
the window.
Yeah.
And
oh, his GRAPPAHOLICS sticker's blown away. Those are precious.
Yeah, it was like gold.
Yeah.
The best thing that sold me on this truck when I was looking at it was just how clean everything was. You know, I mean, the door panels are in good shape.
Yeah,
everything
it is.
worked.
Super clean.
You know, the only
power windows and everything. That's fun.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, the only thing I gotta fix is where my dog likes to jump up and break off my.
Yeah, I can believe it. Well, while you got it open up, you want to either pop the hood or start it up or something. Yep. See what's up. You can't talk next to it. Well, I bet back here it's not even that loud. Yeah, it's louder by the engine. Let's hear the exhaust. Yeah, that's nice, man. Yeah, dude, it's super clean look. You know, the ranch hands front and rear, just enough to toughen it up some. The ridge wraps, You know, classic pawpaw look, you know, nothing too crazy, but you're not gonna get stuck in wet grass every 10 seconds. Looks great, man.
Goes down the highway at 70, no shimmy.
Oh yeah, they're smooth. Yeah, we got them on the 4Runner, they ride great. The wheels look great on it, the 16s and the hubs and everything are in good shape. The center caps are nice.
Yeah, other than the Donaldson intake and the NDRP, yeah, it's on the engine mount.
Got steps on the bottom there. On the floor. Dash looks real clean. Headliner's in great shape. I talked him into letting me go for a little ride, so we'll see how this thing rides with this old wagon style suspension. I think it'll be decent. Yeah, so we're at an old golf course here actually. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's been turned into hunting property.
The best part about it is most of the golf course still has the cart path around it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it makes it super easy to ride around.
Yeah, just four-wheeler trails.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we're on a golf cart path right now at a freaking, you know, Crewcab 7.3. That's hilarious.
Looks like we've been going around and clearing all the ponds, burning them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a pond there. Y'all can see me shaking a little bit, but she's really not bad in here. You can hear my voice is not going all over the place.
Well, now we're off the trail a good bit, so.
Yeah. Yeah, nice little pond. I could definitely see this being a nice golf course at one time.
Dude, it was, this is a par 4 right here. I'll show you the old green. It's right up here.
Yeah, you were saying you've been hunting out here since before it was
So I used to play golf out here in high school.
That's crazy.
So that was in 2004 to 2008, 2007. And then in about 2009, kind of with the economy drop, they closed up the golf course. All this here was way overgrown.
Yeah, I bet.
So this is an old green right in front of us here.
Yeah, I could totally tell. I've never really been to old golf course that wasn't open, so this is pretty neat.
And then here to the right, we're about to drive over top of it.
Yeah, there's like a sand pit.
Yeah, this is it. This is another green here.
Don't do nothing you wouldn't do when I wasn't here now.
Oh, no. This is how I drive it up.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So you see there's a yardage marker out there.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Let me zoom in for y'all.
Yardage marker.
Right there in the center of the screen, there's like a stick right there. That's funny.
Yeah. So we shoot a lot
This is like
ducks.
giving me such a golf course vibe, but also not. It's really crazy.
Well, the wild thing is you got all these natural growth vines that have come up in the last, 10, 12, 15 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you end up back on the cart path in the middle of nowhere.
Don't scratch my truck up now. I'm tempted to buy it from you. I'm sure she's not for sale, as nice as it is.
I tell people all the time, I say, if you really wanted to give me 30 grand, I'll let you have it.
Yeah, I bet.
So where these pines are growing in here, this was a par 5 stretch that ripped down here. There's actually a cart path that's right through there.
You know, my cousin, when I was growing up, he's a lot older than me. It's actually my mom's cousin, my second cousin, I guess. He had an extended cab long bed 7.3. It was green, same color my Bronco used to be. And the only time we ever drove it was like through something like this. Like it was pretty much always, actually more so like that. We were going through the trees in that thing all the time. He never really treated anything nice. But I remember just the sound of that thing being like 8 years old. He let me drive it. I thought it was crazy. So I've always had a soft spot for these.
So when I was younger, I grew up on a corn and soybean farm.
Yeah.
And so there was old Fords, 7.3s and 351s all over the place.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why I bought this truck when it came up, and this is what I learned to drive in when I was a kid, My dad had a 97 F250 long bed.
Nice.
And I was like, you know, when I'm older, that's the truck I want to get. And so when this one came up, saw it, I was like, gotta have it.
Yeah.
So to the right here, that's all swamp.
Oh, I can imagine.
But you talk about good duck hunting.
Yeah, I'm sure this is a fun place to ride four-wheelers. For sure, but I think it's a little bit more fun to do this. You got air conditioning?
Yeah, air conditioning, no bugs.
Yeah.
There's some deer just ran through there.
Oh man, yeah, we just missed some deer. He saw them, but I didn't catch them. I'm too busy seeing life through a phone. I gotta open my eyes and look around.
So what we're driving over now, just in front of us, that's another green where it used to be. So technically we're kind of on an old fairway here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can totally tell. It's wild how it goes back to natural though. Like
so quickly.
Yeah, it surely does.
You know, within 3 or 4 years, this place was chest deep and a bunch of the scrub brush and little pine trees. But yeah, nature will reclaim it pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. I know if I don't cut my grass for 2 weeks, it's about the same way too.
We've got a big beaver problem out in a lot of the culverts.
All right, there it is, Busey's with a gopher. Oh, nuts. Gophers must have nuts. There's a giant gopher.
So those are all elevation markers that we plot with and try to keep this swamp drained out. And the best part is, I mean, it's an improved road, but the truck ride's so good.
I know, it sure does. Sure does. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally holding up big old iPhone with one hand. It might look crazy on the phone, but I mean, I'm very comfortable just chilling. Like, I'd say it rides just as good as my Bronco. I mean, it's 90s technology.
Yep.
And it's a big truck, the heavy motor too. So it's pretty impressive.
So all these are all loblolly pines. These are all planted here.
I wish mine had the 4 on the floor, or the 4x4 shifter on the floor. Mine's push button, it all works. But it's just, this is just way cooler, and you know that's
something about having the dog leg that makes it feel
Yeah, what'd you call it?
The dog leg.
Dog leg, yeah.
Dog leg.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and you got automatic locking hubs on this one, so you can go mudding in your flip-flops. So I got to get out and lock my hubs.
I think I posted a video on Instagram a year and a half or so ago, and I never even got out of the truck to put it in. I just threw it in, hopped out, and 25-year-old truck.
Yeah. This is too cool back here.
Yeah. So I was telling you about the beavers earlier.
Yeah, you had a beaver problem back here messing with the water table or something.
So,
oh man, look at that.
No, back up. But you can see on both sides where it gets. See how high the water is?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty dry back here, but I see what you mean.
Yeah. So they get in here, and then this water should be flowing.
Yeah.
It ain't going anywhere.
Dang beavers. Who knew?
Ooh, beaver nuggets. Why do they have those in the gopher land?
Yeah, it feels like we're going on the highway right here.
Yeah, it's 35 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, shoot, it feels a little faster than this thing, but it isn't bad. That's a big one.
Yep.
Not bad, boys and girls. Don't mind the 90s door panel rattling. Mine's way worse than that.
That's right.
My whole dash is cracked all up here too, and it jiggles.
That one right there just came up. I don't know.
Oh yeah?
It's kind of pissing me off.
This little guy right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that little guy. I wouldn't worry about that little guy.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take $1,000 off the price.
Yeah.
For it, you know?
I charge you a core charge.
Yeah. Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Well, this is the hardest part right here.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh
gets
yeah.
real skinny. Real skinny.
Do not hit the tree. Okay, we got that tree, and then I'm probably blocking his mirror. We made it, boys and girls. I don't know how we just did that. We were in a four-wheeler, or I guess a golf cart path in the woods in a crew cab, just out here doing it.
Yeah, people complain about the turning radius, which I'll admit, this thing turns like a bus, but when you get on a little road like that and you realize it's not as bad.
It turns like a nice bus.
That's right. It's like a cab over.
Yeah. It turns like a short bus. Yeah, you know what? Keep on driving until this thing gets into my price range. That's where we are.
Yeah, we'll just keep tearing it up.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my favorite places.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
On the whole property.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little picture for the YouTube thumbnail here, I think. Yeah, that ought to work. Looks good. All right, guys, we're back at the house with my little helper here. She's been keeping me busy, and so has work. And I just wanted to let y'all know that he is actually going to be selling that truck now that some time has passed since I took the clips. He actually gave me first dibs on it and a more reasonable number. You are just singing now. She loves to have a conversation. He gave me a more reasonable number, so I would like to know what y'all think is a fair price for that 97 7.3 with 228,000 miles on it. I think it's a really solid truck that I would love to have, but I just noticed I killed my grass when I set the grill on it. That's kind of funny. But want to know what y'all think is a really solid price for that thing. Maybe y'all could talk me into buying it. You're gonna have to talk my wife into it. I got too many projects. That thing is not a project by any means, but don't really need it right now. It's just something that would be nice to have. So with that, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all checking out this OBS truck as well as some of my other junk, and I hope you come back next time to see my other stuff.